Hi, I'm Kate Perdoni.
And I'm Michael Gadlin. Welcome to my studio.
And welcome to Arts District from Rocky Mountain PBS. Larimer Street in Denver is known for its concert venues and its nightlife.
And it's also home to a very vibrant outdoor exhibit.
That's right, the Denver Chalk Art Festival, held in Larimer Square, began in 2003 with 42 artists, and it most recently featured, get this, 220 works of chalk art.
Turning the two-dimensional into a 3D experience, Arts District producer Mike LeClaire brings us this story.
Well, we're here at the Denver Chalk Art Festival, day number 2, and the artists are back on the street creating art and working on getting it done. It's a good crowd. It's going to get busier. We have a wide variety of artists. So we have 5 professional modern artists we actually hire and bring in. 2 of them are internationally known and 3 of them are local. And the rest of everybody, some are professional chalk artists, some are painters, some are sculptors, some are photographers. Some are people that just wanted to try chalk art because it looked like fun.
I wanted to participate, I was really excited.
This is my 6th year at the Denver Chalk Art Festival, and I've been doing chalk art since about 2012. And I got into it because I saw those pictures of 3D chalk art on the internet, you know, that kind of circle around every once in a while. And I was just really fascinated by how they created that 3D effect.
Well, like I said, we're gonna do a thin outline of a really pretty blue to help all the balloons pop out.
I'm looking for the 3D ones. I've seen that before, where it looks like almost a hole in the ground.
The easiest way to do, and a lot of artists use this process as well, but to actually get your finished piece on a regular sheet of paper and then grid it. And then with that gridded picture, you measure out the space that you're going to do, that large space, snap line chalk, and create your grid. And that way you're only looking at small squares as you sketch out and draw your piece.
3D stuff is much better to work out in advance just because there's kind of a lot of pre-planning and calculation that goes into creating that 3D effect.
I'm from Los Angeles. I came just to see the Chalk Festival.
Yeah, and what do you think?
It's absolutely beautiful.
I do my outline and my base layer in tempera paint, and that's basically just like kids' classroom paint.
I was hoping that I had there's not like a neon gray, you know what I mean? And there really isn't. I have a great neon green, but we don't have neon blue.
What they're doing out there, they have beautiful bright colors. I love the themes.
It's fun when you think about the fact it's out in the environment. It's not like in a studio. They're out and the wind's blowing and it's hot and it's sweaty and they're working on concrete.
Pavement is always kind of unpredictable depending on what condition it's in. So if you've got a big pothole in a spot that's very important for small details, that can cause a lot of headache.
All different kinds of concrete have their challenges and benefits. I think the hardest types are the ones that are treated. The chalk doesn't seem to want to stick to it. And believe it or not, having really rough asphalt or actual street tends to be the best. It has great teeth and it just kind of grabs onto the chalk for you.
There are some effects that you can't get on certain surfaces, so you kind of have to plan accordingly. And then it's just a matter of how rough it's going to be on your hands.
What does all this do to your body?
I have to say the Monday after doing a weekend of chalk, I love to tell people my everything hurts, from the tips of my toes to my hair.
I feel broken right now because my body is all bruised, but it's worth it.
The knees and the back are the bigger deal, you gotta be real careful. I try to change positions frequently and I've always got a pad under me so I'm not touching the ground directly.
Really chalk art is a performance art.
I don't know, it's so invigorating just working with tons of people around who can see you work and you hear their comments, just really uplifting.
I like the human detail, when they have all the when they add the eyes and the nose and they have the glare and they have all the human features and animal features. And I think it's really cool that they added that just to make it look really realistic.
I think the art is amazing. I think, there's definitely variations in, kind of the different styles and the different colors and that kind of thing.
It's all free. Come down, enjoy the art, watch it's being created. We've got live bands, we've got great food. Is that beer, wine?
Normally, I find myself at a point where I'll put my headphones in, play some music, and it's kind of weird. I almost feel like I fall into the artwork. I somehow tune out everything around me, and I'll have a moment where I'll look up and realize that there's crowds of people just standing there watching what I'm doing. Their comments, their questions. It's wonderful. It's almost like a teaching experience.
What speaks to me is the ability that these artists have to be able to take something that is a two-dimensional implementation and turn it into what looks real.
I'm fascinated with like spacesuits and hazmat suits and all kinds of cool gear and cool suits that have like reflective properties, and so I just wanted to have a chance to draw that in a kind of a fun way.
It's something I truly love. It makes my day when somebody says how much they enjoy what I'm doing, and I'll often reply to them, if I didn't love this, I wouldn't be here doing it.
There's just a great energy. You get this many people creating something together. And it's all doing individual works, but on a collective, all this work together is really just a museum on the ground.
It is like performance art. The Chalk Arts Festival drew big crowds and sunny skies.
Oh yeah, what a magical event. It is like entering a whole other world. It also looks kind of grueling to sit on that hot asphalt like under the sun all day. Gotcha. And that is a lot of chalk.
A ton.
Do you think that the artists, like the chalk is given to them by the festival?
I would say it's a BYOC. Bring your own chalk.
Okay.
So if you're curious about getting in on the experience, check out larimerarts.org, and you can even apply, maybe we do it, to be a festival artist.
Ooh, that'd be fun.